Hey guys, and welcome back to more World of Guns Gun Disassembly. We have the Thompson here. We worked on the game mode, and I think I got it down, so let's hop in and I'll show you how it works. So, as we saw, the magazine comes off first. Okay, remove the key mainspring, cover, follower, rotor shaft. Okay, that's there. You remove the buttstock. Oops, sorry. I always forget this. I just can't stop myself from clicking things. 2 screws there come out first. Also lose your sniper. Click. You gotta move this catch in the bottom here. Else you'll have parts left. You move your swivel. But that one gets me every time too. It's all these screws. I'm used to the other guns where you just click the thing and it comes off. The skeletons are also bad for that. You just get used to clicking on everything. Okay, so then once you take off that buttstock, you can remove the whole barrel. So move your foregrip. Oh, they're kind of flying around here with this camera. I leave autofocus on here. I'm going to show you guys where it is so you know. I leave autofocus on just so you guys can kind of see the parts better than seeing them from quite far away. But now if you're playing it yourself, it's often easier if you turn that off. And then the camera doesn't fly all over the place, especially if you're trying to get a good time. If you're trying to get a good time, that is key to your success. And it can really get your camera into weird positions as well. So here, oh, again, I'm not thinking, I'm talking, not thinking. Move your buffer. This is a little piece here, which you gotta take out for sure. Bolt parts here. Okay, this bolt's the same as pretty much every other bolt. Got a hammer. Got a firing pin. And you got an extractor. It's a pretty simple. Okay, so when you take this part, take this, I call it like a brass bronzy piece out first. Then the actuator. Then you can take out your breech oiler. Okay, you're golden. There's one little piece here that I always forget. It's the injector. Don't forget that piece. Okay, so if you look at this, you think the barrel would come off. This would come off before the barrel, but it doesn't. You gotta take the barrel out. Then you have to take this side off. If you look at this compensator, I think you should be able to take the compensator and side off in any order, but it makes you take off the sight first and put on that first. Okay. So we got a couple more pieces here in the trigger. Okay, again, this is kind of tricky. There's one piece you have to take off first. And I believe it's this one. Yeah, the rocker pivot comes off first. Then it's safety, I think. Yeah. Then the safety. Then you can take out the pivot on the other side. And then the magazine catch. Okay. And it follows in pretty regular order. The sear, take out the little parts that are included in the sear. Okay. Trigger. Okay, the trigger mechanism has a couple things to remember. You take out these 2 pieces, and then you have these springs. You have to take out the springs. So do not forget that. And rear grip. And I'm missing some. Oh, sorry. Grip mount. I was talking about that grip mount, how it has to come out last here. So, come out last goes in first. Then compensator. Then the front sight. Then the barrel can go back on. Don't forget your extractor. Okay. I didn't have to talk about this little piece here when I was doing it, because we're kind of talking about something else. But it's a really little piece. It doesn't look like it has to come off, but it most definitely does. So if you're forgetting a piece when you do this, that may or may not be it. The leaf, the sight there. Don't forget your little frame latch there. That's another one that's bad. Breech oil goes in first. Actuator. Lock bolt. Reassemble your. Oh yeah. Extractor. frying pan. Just making sure I remember the order. But yeah, it's always for extractor. Your hammer always goes in last. Okay, there's assay. This part, you may think it goes in there, but it doesn't. This bolt goes right back on there, and then the buffer goes back in. So yeah, if you mix up that order, you'll lose your sniper as well. So that script goes back on. This one can actually go back on as well. Remember, you don't have to touch the screw. Okay, so remember the order we used to put this on. Screw, or spring, spring, and their 2 pieces can go back on. Okay, trigger will go back in. Spring, and then just this lever, and sear. Okay, so now you gotta remember this order. It's always the magazine catch first. Okay, which was it first? It was safety. Oh no, it was this one. Okay, I thought it was that one then safety, but it's this one's safety, and then the rocker pivot last. Okay. So that's all good. We can actually put this back on at this point. Okay. Put your buttstock catch back in. Don't forget. Housing. 2 screws. Assembly. And the other thing I didn't tell you is you're best off always click on the screws when you're just assembling this. If it's one piece and you click on the screw, you won't lose anything. But if you click on the actual stock, then you do lose because it takes away your sniper. Shaft, follower, key spring, cover, and then your key. Okay, magazine goes back on, and we are golden. So, as usual guys, I'm going to skip the super game because it's not always something you guys really want to see that bad. And we'll jump right into a hardcore game in the next one. So, see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, we'll do the hardcore game now here. We're going to try to get both hardcore player and sniper here. So we're not going to go as fast as possible, but we're going to go with pretty good speed, nevertheless. Okay, so move the magazine. Buttstock, receiver. Let's take this apart first. So move the buffer. Remember, you have to wait for these things to be totally removed before you can do anything with them. So doing 2 things at once can save you some time. Oh. Remember to just click your mouse once. Don't double click. It'll cause you trouble. So I find taking up that first, that causes it to move a little bit, so be careful. I'm going to just do single clicks, else you're going to screw yourself up. Remember, bronze piece first, and lock actuator, controller. I like to take the extractor out right away, because I sometimes forget it, and then you cause yourself trouble. So, barrel, sight, compensator, grip. Okay, perfect. We can take apart this now. And you just need to single click these, so don't double click and lose your sniper. Okay. Now remember your order here. It's rocker pivot, safety, that pivot, and then the magazine catch, sear, and you can also take this out and then take apart your sear. Okay, so then these 2 pieces. I like to have it so it angles so I'm not going to miss sniper if I miss my click. It's just kind of, if you're not going for time, it's kind of a nice thing to do. Because sometimes you just miss your click. And you don't want to totally lose because of that. It's kind of a pain in the butt if that happens. Perfect. So what I recommend to do, if you're like me at all, put this ejector back in right away. Just do it first. Because, like I said, you forget that and you feel really silly. Like, really silly. I feel bad every time I do it. And I've done it on every difficulty I think now. It's just something I seem to forget. Farm pin goes in first. Then your hammer pin. Okay. So make sure your extractor's in. If it is, then you can put in your bolt. Okay, buffer. Put back together your sight. Remember to click on the two parts. Then the main body. Then the actual sight. And you can put that back on. Once you have all that, you put your foregrip back on. So now we're reassembling the trigger. Put both your two screws in. There. Reassemble your sear. Okay, trigger, sear. Okay, magazine catch, pivot plate, safety, then the rocker pivot. Okay, put back on your rear grip. Once all that's done, you can actually put your receiver back on. Okay, don't put in your screws yet. Put in your catch, and then this is the part where you can get all of your things. Oops, oh, I screwed it up. You need to get so many actions happening at once to get hardcore player, and that's kind of where I plan to get it. There we go. I think we might have got hardcore player. We might have missed it there at the end because I missed my click. But we will see. Yep, we got it. Sniper, hardcore player. And so, perfect. So thanks guys for coming out for more World of Guns, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks guys, later. Hey guys, I thought I'd throw this in as well as a little bit of a bonus here at the end. We didn't get any 3 of our speed badges for the Thompson, so let's hop into game and see how fast we can do it. So, magazine. Remember, you have to get it with both sniper and Zen though as well, else it will not count. So, oh shit. I got ahead of myself there. Here. Remember, you have to wait for the highlight to release. If you click something while it's highlighted, there's a chance you'll start losing your serenity. You can click a couple times before you absolutely lose serenity, but not too much. Let's get that thing out right away. I'm trying not to move my camera around too much, but I definitely am. You should be able to do it from one solid position, but like I said, I'm not very good at it. Buffer. Hold. Okay. So, bronze part, actuator, breech oiler, ejector, foregrip, barrel, sight, compensator, grip mount, rocker pivot, safety. Lost a second there, but oh well. You have to be really fast to get these achievements. They can be pretty tough. So I'm probably only getting at 1, but we'll probably get to 2. I find the 2 is quite difficult to get, even for me. Like, I don't even know if I can get 2 on most of my guns, but again, I don't always try. Oh, okay, now we lost it because I forgot a part somewhere. Oh, it's just that rear grip. Yeah. So let's see if we can get it though, but that rear grip really cost us a lot of time. It cost us more time. Yeah, my camera rotation is way too bad. Like, I'm rotating way too much. You should be able to do pretty much it all from one location, just kind of like this. Okay, let's put this together quickly. We'll see. I'm not sure if we will get it. I'm going to put your ejector back in. Else you will lose. Compensator back on first. Then the sight. Then the barrel. Then you can actually put this back on. I didn't know you actually couldn't click on the thing. Well, actually, I forgot we aren't actually going. We don't need serenity because we're just going for the timed achievement, not actually score. Score, you need that, but for the achievement, you actually don't. So I kind of lied there. So nope, don't put the buffer in yet, and it won't let us either way because that's wrong. Actuator, lock bolt. I was just getting ahead of myself. Trying to speed, that's the problem. You're trying to go really as fast as you can. When you're going trying to go fast, you miss stuff in your haste. There we go, perfect. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, okay, that was enough for time 3. But probably could have got, yeah, we could have got time 2 actually if we would have been faster. But not the end of the world. I can do that again in my spare time. So thanks guys, and we will come back for more World of Guns Gun Assembly Simulator in the next one. Thank you very much guys. Later.